What's up everybody, Trev Wilson here. I'm the Bourbon Wrench. Today, we're gonna talk a little more smack about Blantons. Hello there, Blantons. Fancy seeing you here again. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Blantons, okay? I think Blantons is fine. It's good. Especially if you can get it for retail around 60 bucks. It comes in the cool bottle, I'll admit it. The bottle's cool. The horsey, cool. All of that stuff is just, it looks classy, it's fine, okay? Don't get me wrong. The thing is, I just want to be able to actually buy a bottle. What I'm doing for you today is I'm gonna give you 5 other single barrels besides Blantons that you should be able to go to the store right now and get. You know, Blantons, really hard to get. The hysteria, the hype, is just insane! That is what I don't like about Blantons. What I do like is going to the store and getting a bottle that is delicious. I gathered up 5 bottles. They're all single barrel. They're all pretty readily available for the most part. A little hunting maybe for some of them, but you should still be able to get them with relative ease as compared to Blantons for sure. Before we go any further, I just want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. It's Into the AM. These guys support the little people, the people who are chasing their dream, inspired, motivated, just crushing it. And for whatever reason, they believed in me. And you know what? That makes me feel good. About as good as their shirts make my skin feel. I can't stop wearing their stuff. Help me! Go on over to intotheam.com/bourbonwrench. You can use discount code BourbonWrench. You get 10% off. What? Check them out. It helps me out. It helps them out. It helps you out. Get some cool merch. Let's get back into the video. I'm not gonna throw around the word best or better. These aren't better than Blantons. These aren't the best single barrels. You know, that's for you to decide. I've decided that these particular bottles are, in fact, better than Blantons. So, I just want to share with you. You can go and try them yourself, see what you like, and you might find, you know, you like this a lot better than Blantons. And if you do get a Blantons, eventually, you might realize that, hey, maybe I didn't need to stand in line for 3 hours when this guy was just sitting on the shelf. First bottle that we're gonna get into is Jack Daniel's single barrel, okay? This is the barrel proof version. If the barrel proof version's too hot for you, they got a regular Jack Daniel's single barrel. It's around, you know, similar proof to Blanton. So if that's more your wheelhouse, I would recommend both of them for sure. You hear me talk about this guy a lot. It's really, really good. Now, if you're one of those people who say, oh no, Jack Daniels, no! You need to kind of just get that out of your head for a second. Go try a single barrel. If you're saying you don't like Jack Daniels and you haven't tried the single barrel, then you need to just dismiss everything you knew about Jack and you need to go try one of these. If you have tried this and you don't like it, then there's no hope. There's no, it's fine, it's not for you. But you need to try the single barrels. It's really, really good stuff. Next on the list, we're gonna go with Old Forester Single Barrel 100 proof. It's kind of the new kid on the block. They revamped it. It used to be around the Blantons proof and they said, you know what? We can do it better. They upped the proof. You know, it's really good stuff. This is part of the single barrel program, so they're all store picks. So this one might be a little harder for you to find right now. It really depends on if your store has a pick of it. I think it's going to get to the point where you should find these with relative ease. You know, I remember the old version, they were pretty much everywhere, so you just gotta wait for this to kind of get out there and it's there. I think this is a good kind of alternative to Blantons because it is on the sweeter side. This one's really sweet. If you like that Buffalo Trace sweetness, this might be a little more in your wheelhouse. It's worth a shot for sure. The next one we're going to, a bottle that just really got me into bourbon. It kind of just woke me up, okay? It just said, hey, this is what bourbon tastes like, baby. And that bottle is Knob Creek Single Barrel. It's 120 proof. They are literally everywhere. They're like $45. They're 9-year age stated stuff. They're phenomenal. This particular one, these also come in store picks. Abundant too. These things, Knob Creek store picks are friggin' everywhere, okay? Everywhere. The days of the 13, 14, 15-year-old picks, yes, you know, it's a sad, sad day because those are kind of no longer a thing. Those blow nearly everything out of the water. Those days are kind of done, but these 9-year picks are still really, really good if you have a chance. If your store has the store pick, I would recommend getting the store pick. If not, the regular dude should be on the shelf. It should be. It's there. Check. You're out hunting for the Blantons, go check the aisle. It's there, I promise you. And it's delicious. Again, this one's not really as sweet. This is a totally different flavor profile from the Blantons, don't get me wrong. This really isn't a Blanton substitute by any means. But if you haven't tried this, this could open your world, okay? It just blow your mind. Next is a bottle that is just always in my top list. It's so good. Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, 110 proof. Again, these come in store picks, abundant store picks. At least around me, it doesn't take me long to find a store that has a store pick. If not actively have one, they have one coming in. I mean, they are just dropping these picks like crazy. Even the regular on the shelf, you can find this anywhere. The regular version non-store pick, it's good. It's really, really good. I would always recommend, if the store has a store pick, to try it, to just buy the bottle of the pick, because they can get phenomenal. Plus it's fun, they get all kinds of different warehouses they pick from. They could be really different from each other. There you go, there's something else to hunt. Now you can start hunting for warehouses instead of horses. Last on the list, guys. This one's a little secret, okay? There's just a rumor bird flying around, okay? And he flew up to me. He said, "Hey, you hear about John J Bowman Single Barrel?" I said, "No." He said, "You ought to try it. Tastes like Buffalo Trace." I said, "Wait a minute. I'll try it." And with the help of a good friend of mine, Will friggin' Henderson, I was able to get some John J Bowman Single Barrel. Again, this one's not really in my area, but according to him, this is on the shelves everywhere. So it really depends on your area, you can find it. Now, the rumor on the street is that this is Buffalo Trace distillate. They ship it on over to Virginia, they throw it in a copper pot still. Now, it doesn't say that anywhere on the bottle. I'm no expert. If it smells like Buffalo Trace and it tastes like Buffalo Trace, it's Buffalo Trace. And it does. It tastes a lot like Buffalo Trace. The other rumor on the street, this is breaking news, is that it's mash bill number 2. If you know what mash bill number 2 is, that's the mash bill that's used to make Blantons. So, I don't know, it's not really confirmed. I don't know how or when someone could confirm that, but that's just the word on the street. In a sense, if that were true, then this would just be 100 proof Blantons. It does taste similar, I'm not gonna lie. It has this little metallic-y tinginess to it, and I'm imagining that's just going into the copper pot still. Kind of adds that and changes it up a little bit. But if you like Buffalo Trace products, you cannot go wrong with this one. It's worth a shot. I know people kind of pass it by because they probably like Virginia straight bourbon. What is that? I don't know what that is. It tastes a lot like Buffalo Trace. So if you're looking for an alternative, a direct alternative, this is probably your best shot in terms of flavor profile. So there we have it. That's my list. Those are just 5 other single barrels that you should be able to get on the shelf while you're out there hunting for the Blantons. I'm not telling you not to do it. I just want you to go down the aisle and see if they have one of these. And if you've never tried one, do yourself a favor. Pick one up, try it, see what you think about it. Come back, let me know what you think, okay? If you've tried these, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of the list. If you have Blantons, let me know what you think about Blantons. If you haven't had Blantons, tell me, are you chasing the Blantons? Why do you want the Blantons? Do you want the horsey? Do you want the bottle? What is it? Just let me know. Leave a comment below. If you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to see more. And until next time, guys, I'm Trev Wilson. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. What's up, patrons? Let me ask you this. So, you're just walking through the liquor store, right? And you look over and Blantons! It's sitting there right on the shelf, okay? $59.99. You reach up for the Blantons, and then all of a sudden, you see another hand come into frame. It's friggin' John Wick reaching for the Blantons. What do? Do you take the Blantons? Do you let John Wick take the Blantons? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You've never seen Blantons on the shelf, and now here it is. All you gotta do is grab it. But I wanna know what you would do in that situation. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.